Hi guys, this is Coganta Righ, and this is going to be a guided tour of roleplay areas in Silvermoon back in the day. It would be fun if everybody got together and started doing roleplaying again. In Silvermoon, but a lot of people can, if you like and will, join guilds to do roleplay. And I hope you guys like my video and maybe subscribe. Yeah, 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 yeah. And enjoy the video of the guided roleplay areas of Silvermoon with reminiscent narration by the one and only Coganta Righ. Okay, so as you enter the city of Silvermoon, back in the Burning Crusade, this place here on role-playing servers was a lot of hustle and bustle. There was a lot of people here going to and fro, back and forth. You'd always see people at the mailboxes. And this here is the Wayfarer's Rest. On Horde, it was always busy. Even when you walked in here, there would be somebody standing in these hallways. There would be people in all these chairs role-playing. Some sitting here, some sitting here, and people lined against this wall, standing against this back wall here, facing this way. And then up here in the upper room, you'd have onlookers, most of which were onlookers. People role-played up here too, but then you had onlookers. They would stand here all along this rail, watching live roleplay go on night after night. And some would be away from the crowd, role-playing in here. You know, you could walk by and you would see their conversation, sometimes even in here too. And it was a lot of fun. Sometimes somebody would come. I even did it a couple times myself. They would come back behind this bar right here, and they would literally either sell drinks or give them away. They'd buy the beverages, and they'd trade with you and either sell you the beverages or give them to you. You know, as a bartender or a drink server, what have you, a refreshment server. And then you come out here out the back and to the bazaar, and there would be people standing out here role playing together. There'd be people over on these benches role playing. And sometimes me and my group of friends would sit out here, right about here, in a big circle like this. We'd be sitting down and just role playing. It was a lot of fun. And all the new players, they'd usually end up coming through here. You'd see them stop and look, and you could tell they were new. They hadn't been exposed to this yet, and they would just be there. And after a few levels, you'd notice them start role-playing too. And everybody got in on it, and it was lots of fun. In the midst of leveling, gearing, all that stuff, back then it took up a whole lot of time. If you wanted to pass the time, this was the place to be. You would be busy and having fun. Not just to be busy. You'd have lots of fun. Oh, and even over here, You could walk into Silvermoon and just out on this porch or the back porch, and you could stand here. If you had nobody to roleplay with at the time, if you just stood here, eventually somebody would come by and say something to you, and you would engage in role playing, and then you'd start role playing with that person. It was so fun and easy, and as long as you were willing to talk, you weren't alone. Fun times. And then when you come over here to the other end, this end was, in a kind of opinion, a little bit darker. A little more swanky, maybe. And as you can see, the place has this name there, Murder Row. So you come out the door, it says Murder Row. And this is, upstairs is where the rogues go for their training and stuff. And so you can imagine the idea of a shadowy character coming out the dark. The concept, it all fit together. Murder Row, a darkly lit tavern. It all had its nuances. And that was a briefly guided tour of the aesthetically pleasing areas of Silvermoon, the Blood Elf city of the Horde. I hope you guys enjoyed watching. Please like and subscribe. And enjoy your role-playing experience in the future. See you guys out there. And later, guys.